Alright, so this is my video for Des 1 Week 3, the Turret Challenge. So if we go ahead and play, I've got my turret in the level here, and I have the detection sphere set to show in game so that we can see it working as I enter and exit. Right, so currently the turret is facing to screen left, and if I step in, it will turn right to face the player. If I run around to the left, it will track. It'll track right. If I step out of the detection sphere, it will stop. And it is not snapping to the player, it is gradually rotating. Let's run through, here we go. And I have the rotation speed there set to instance editable, so if we change this down to say 30, now it will rotate significantly slower. Across the other way, if we change that to say something insane like 360, it will move incredibly fast, tracking the player. In fact, it almost looks like it's snapping, but it's not quite. It is still rotating. But the kind of interesting artifacting that you get here, this jitteriness as it kind of bounces back and forth, I think that's probably from the adjustments from the math of the angle kind of bouncing past zero each direction, positive, negative, so it never really settles and stops and points directly at the player. Um, again, if we change the turret rotation, lower numbers prevent a lot of that without changing too much of the other function. So again, it's a little less there. If we drop that back down to something normal, like 90, it's almost not even noticeable at that point, unless you're standing right up next to it. So that's the turret itself functioning. If we go into the blueprint itself, we've got my aim at player function, which is being called after event tick before firing a projectile. We're creating a vector from the actor's location, the turret location, and the player location, normalizing that, and then dotting that with the right vector from the top of the turret. Once we've got that result, that plugs into the select node to control that. If it is positive, we are multiplying delta seconds by the rotation speed, the number that we've added there, and adding that to the relative rotation of the top of the turret and setting that as our new location. If it is false, if it is negative, we are doing the same thing but making that number negative, so when we add it, it's subtracting and the turret turns left. So that should cover it for this one, and I'm looking forward to week 4. Thanks.